Um, if Kevin is around, please just type in yes in the comment section so that I can know that you are here, so that I can unmute you and make you a co-host. Is Kevin here? All right. Who else? Okay. Let's say Anthony Nwachukwu. Are you there? I need someone his mic. Okay, Anthony, can you be able to moderate for me so that I can quickly add you to a co-host? Can you be able to moderate for me? All right. All right, good. I'm gonna thank you so much for accepting that responsibility. I'm gonna find Anthony and Anthony Wachko. Okay, so Anthony Wachko, I'm making you a co-host, and that gives you the privilege for you to unmute yourself. So you can unmute your mic now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I
All
appreciate,
right.
sir.
So, all right, you're welcome. So, Anthony, what I need from you to do is give me, like, if my screen is frozen, please you let me know. When I'm training and I'm asking for feedback, you like, if I ask, is everybody hearing my voice? Can you all see my screen? Please, because I have muted every other person, but you can unmute yourself. So you will just give a feedback that yes, everything is working fine, so that I will know that I am not just talking, and nobody's hearing me. Is that okay?
All right. All right, sir. Okay, sir.
All right, thanks so much for that. All right, everyone, I want to thank you guys, and I'm too happy that a Muslim is not in our midst. So anyway, all right, so I'm going to share my screen right now, and from there we'll move on. All right, how many of you can see my screen now?
You can see it, sir.
All right, thanks so much. Thanks so much. All right, now moving forward. Okay, so I told you guys, yes, the other time. Okay, let me just talk about the free browsing. And once I'll just talk about the free browsing, then we'll move straight into the features training. Okay, so for the free browsing, you need to get this app. You need to get this app. All right. The first one I showed you guys was how to use this app. Was how to use this app here, the Astro VPN, and that have been working perfectly. All right. So, but this other one now is called, there are two. All right. We have UT Loop, and we have this uh, EDSA. This one here. We have this that you can use. All right. So, any one of these, for me, I prefer this one, and I'm going to show you guys. If I just click on this, I don't use this personally because I have an unlimited data bundle I did. But for those of you that are interested in it, this is the name of the software. Please let me share my screen and just send a message. Sorry, let me just share my screen and send a message. Oh, sorry guys. Let me just send him a message and let me let him know that I'm in a training. Alright, so sorry guys. I'll please. Okay. All right, guys. So sorry about that. Can everybody hear me? Can you all hear me, please? All right, thanks so much. Thanks so much. So let me reshare my screen and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you. Sorry, that was my friend that he was calling me and I needed to just send message that I'm a bit busy. All right, now going back to what we are talking about. All right, so this is the app we use. It's called Edu's Tunnel and it's free to download. So let me show you guys how to do that. You just come in here, go to um, your Play Store. All right. If you go to your Play Store, you type in Edu Tunnel. You can see it, Edu's Tunnel. This one here. All right. You just this one here. Any one of them is okay. You can you can use any one of them. So I'll just select this. It works for everyone, even people in India. If you're in India, you can go ahead and use it. Like this is the same thing with the other one. All right, it's the same thing with the other one. So even if you downloaded the VPN, it's the same thing. So like for me, I am using the VPN unlimited. The VPN, you can see it. So once you download it, I'm just going to show you guys. If you download it, you open it. All right. Now, before you make sure that, for example, if you're using a phone that have two, if you're using a phone that have two SIM card, all right, make sure like the phone you are going to be using to browse, the one you will use to browse does not have data on it, but the one you will use to download the app, make sure it has data so you can be able to download the app and then click on this place to update the app. So just click here, you will see update tweak. You can just click on the update tweak and it will search to know if there's any other update that is out there that maybe the app you downloaded did not have it. So just click on it and it will update the tweak for you automatically. Once it have updated the tweak, then the next thing you need to do is come in here, you come to this place, you come to where you click on that place for you to not be showing USA because I selected USA. So I'll just tap on it. As I tap on it, I will drag it from here. I will drag it from here to this place. I'll drag it to this end here, to this end, so that it will fill the screen. Why? Because if you don't drag it, you can't be able, if you don't drag it, you won't be able to scroll along to find the one you need. So I'll just click on it and I'll drag it. It filled it. I cannot choose any network of my choice. You can say I can choose any server of my choice. Now they have added servers like they have added servers like MTN, Glow. You can see Glow server, Glow server, Glow server, Glow server. All right. So you can, if you're in Nigeria, you can select Glow server, but that doesn't mean you must select Glow server. No. If you are in USA, like for anybody all over the world, you can just select any of these servers. Any one of them will work for you. All right. That is not the server is not what determines the free browsing. It's just like the IP address they will give you from where you are accessing it from. So once you select that, then you come down to this place, this one here. This is where you choose the free browsing. All right, it's where you choose the free browsing. So all you need to do is you click in here and drag it as I did the first one to fill the screen. Then you can scroll ahead and just look for any. For example, if you're a Nigerian, you can see if you're in Nigeria, we have so many one of them. We have like we have we have for VDT Light Unlimited, we have for Intel Unlimited, we have for Smile Unlimited, then we have MTN Unlimited. Now, all these MTN data sim, there is this data sim MTN have. Okay, if you use that one, you will be able to browse unlimited. Then the ones that are working the most in this platform, anyone you see that have this fire icon, these fire icons attached to them, they are working on point. So the ones that have used while using MTN is this one, these three. All right. I don't know. I think this looks maybe like social media bundles or what, but I know when I connect it, I'm able to access my social medias. Can everybody hear? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, because somebody said that he can't hear me. That's why I'm confused. All right. So now, once you do that, the next thing you need to look at, make sure, like for example, if you're using MTN and you're in Nigeria, you can use this. Now, if you're in Ghana, Ghanaians are enjoying this the most because they have like unlimited. Their unlimited bundles are working perfectly for Ghanaians. Now, if you're in Nigeria, if you're using Glow, you can see different bundles for Glow. You can just try any one of these ones. Make sure that the one you are using, the MTN or the SIM card you are using to try this out, there is no data on it. There is no data on it because if you have data on it, it will connect and it will exhaust your data before it will start browsing for free. But just make sure you're not having data so you don't have to spend any money on your own. So these are for Glow, these are for Nine Mobiles, for people in Nigeria, these are for Airtel. All right. Now if you are using this is for Opera, meaning if there's this Airtel Opera bundle, you can use them here. Now for Ghanaians, you can see Ghanaian MTN Unlimited. Ghanaians MTN Unlimited is working perfectly well for people in Ghanaians. You can see so many of them here. All right. Now this is not limited to Africans. If you're in Congo, Dominican, you can see Cameroon, so many countries here, even I think even Indians here, Brazil. You just look at your country, you scroll through to find the tweak that works in your country. I'm trying to find India because I know India is Zambian, Kenyans. All right, so you look at them here, you can see South Africans, you can see we come down Italy, you can see Sudan, Senegal. So it's cut across almost all over the world. All right. So you use this Malaysia, even if we keep scrolling Algeria all the way, you can see Mexico, Colombia. There's so many. I think this covers almost all the countries in the world. So no matter what your country is, you can try and find the one that suits for you. Unfortunately for now, this is just an Android app. All right. So if you do that, I'm going to show you guys how to be able to, because once you connect this thing now, you can only browse using your phone on phone. I'm also going to show you guys how to browse on your system. So for you to browse on your system, all you need to do is go to your phone here and sorry guys. So if for you to find that you go to this, so let me use my system. Right, so you go to this, sorry guys. All right, so all right, can you see my screen on my system? Can you see my screen on my system, please? All right, thanks so much. I can see people saying yes. You can see my laptop screen. All right, I'm gonna also show you guys that something that usually happens when you connect to these networks. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys some things that happens when you connect to this network, so that you don't get embarrassed as I just got embarrassed some few minutes ago. And I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent this because when browsing, because this is a free network you're connecting to, and the only way they make money is by showing adverts on your screen. All right, so sometimes they kind of like, based on the IP address you connect to, all right, they can show you really content that you are not interested in, because for them making it free, they have to cover up for their their server cost. All right, so I'm going to show you guys that I think, because I implemented the change of private DNS on my phone, but I think my phone didn't trigger it. All right, so all these malware advert that just pop up on your screen, I'm going to show you guys how it's something I've been battling. If you are using Xiaomi, you will be having that issue. People using Infinix, Redmi, and Xiaomi phones, this is one of the issues we are always having. You will see different kind of adverts. Sometimes it can be 18 plus, all these really 18 plus kind of this thing popping up on your screen. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that rid of that, so that it doesn't just pop up on even iPhones. But this is only available for, this app is already available for what's it called? Only available for, is everybody hearing me? Someone saying the sound is not normal. Can everybody hear me? Okay, good. So because some of this particular apps is only available for app, so I don't have that. I can't tell you that it's only available on this. But so let's go over to this place. And for you now, if you want to, you guys can see my screen. I am seeing my screen. Oh. Is there anybody here that can see my screen, please? Anthony, can you see my screen? Okay, everybody's saying that we can. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So if once you use this and you want to, okay, once you use this, once you connect this and it's working perfectly well. So for you to browse on your system, that is using this free browsing to connect to your system, so that all your app can work on your system. You come to your, here, you just come to your, maybe your Google Chrome or whatever you are using, and you type PDA net, PDA net. You see this like this. You type PDA net, all right, and you download this. You download this software called PDA Net Plus. So once you download this called PDA Net Plus, all right, once you download this called PDA Net Plus, can you guys see my screen? Are you guys seeing the app? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, people are saying yes. All right, so once you see this, you download the PDA Net Plus. If you download it, this is how it looks. PDA Net Plus, you download it. Once you download it, you go ahead. You just, I don't want to download this now. You download this one on your system. You download the app for your system. Then you go ahead to your phone and you go to your Play Store for those that are using Android, and you download for your Play Store. So once you download for your Play Store, it should be able to give you access. All right, you just use what we call the Wi-Fi connect. If you use the Wi-Fi connect, USB Theta connect, I don't know if I can just get this. I don't know. All right, let me just show you guys this. So for system download, you can see this PDN this here for Apple, that is Google Play. So you just download the system on. Once you download the system on, you go ahead and download the phone on. So once you download the phone on, use your USB cord, connect your system and connect it to your phone. Once you connect your system and connect to your phone, you can then activate the browsing. You will use what we call USB tethering. Let me see if I can download the app so that you guys will see it. This app is just taking me to. All right, let me see if I can just download it here. Download us install it. All right, let me just see if I can download it here so that you guys can see. This is the app. All right, so you guys can see how it works. Although I'm not going to be using it, it's just for you guys to see it so that you will know what to do when you have it. So you can see the app is downloading here. It's very lightweight. The app is downloading and it's very secure. All right, so that is the only way you can be able to share the network from your phone to your system so your system can start browsing free. And then from your system, you can share hotspots. I'm also going to show you guys that. Sorry if this training was supposed not to take long, but I believe many of you are going to get value from this so you can be able to also browse free. So you see what I'm doing, I'm just installing this. So I have installed it now, and okay, I'm just going to say, you can see is installing USB drivers. I'll just say install, please connect your phone to USB. All right, so I'm just going to connect my phone. All right, so it have just done that. I'll just go ahead and say keep. All right, so it have set it up for me, and now you can see here. Okay, installation succeeded. This it said you can use what USB mode, Wi-Fi mode, or Bluetooth mode for you to be able to download or what or stream it. So I'm just going to click finish. I say okay. Now for you, you see here. Are you seeing this thing here? Are you seeing it here? Hello, can you guys see my screen? Are you seeing where my mouse is? Where is Anthony? Is Anthony there? Anthony. All right. I can see many of you are saying yes already. So I think Anthony is already out. So let me say my admin. Let me unmute. Let me put my admin so they can go through this for me. Anthony left. All right. So now, once as you have installed, you see it have disappeared. So you find this arrow here. If you want to link it, you find this arrow, you click on the arrow, you will find it is here, the PDA net. So if I want to connect, I'll just click on this and it shows the connect through what. So what I will do now is I will come over here and I will just plug in my USB to my, let's say to my phone. If I connect my USB to my phone, now on your USB, you need to activate what we call USB debug mode. All right, let me just show you guys how that is done. I'm going to unshare my screen. You guys are already seeing how I am able to, how I was able to do what? Download the app and the app name. So I'm just going to exit this. So all I need to do now is let me stop sharing and share my phone screen. Later, I'll also show you guys how to get rid of all those stupid this and that they do send, all those ads that get to you guys. So I'll just click here now and I'll share my screen, my phone screen, so you guys will see it. All right, now, so once my phone screen is sharing, you guys can see my phone screen. Good. So I will go over to Play Store. If I go to Play Store, I can't hear you, Anthony. So try and unmute yourself and talk so I can hear you. Now, if you come here, you just search for PDA Net. Oh, sorry, I typed all of those together. So you search for PDA Net. It will show you this. Click on this one. This is the PDA Net. You download it. So once you have downloaded it, I have already activated my list. I'm trying to download. Let me see if it will download. Okay, so the file is very, very lightweight. All right. So once you have installed the app, you must install the app here and install it on your system. So once you have installed it, then you need to go to your app settings. If you go to your app settings, you will search for those of you who don't know how to activate their this thing, their what's it called, developers mode. There's what we call USB debugging. You need to activate USB debugging. So you can just type search for USB debug here and see. You can see this is USB train dice, but this one is under network. So this, let me see if I have not yet activated mine. So for me, I will just click. For you, you will find where you will activate your USB debug mode. You will find it under about your phone. So if you click on about your phone, then you go down to the phone build. I think it should be this UI, this version. Tap it multiple times. If you tap it like 7 times, it will show you that you are now a developer. And once it shows that you're not a developer, do you guys see as it shows that I'm not a developer? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Try
Can you hear
to
me, sir?
unmute us. Yes, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me, sir?
So now, I can
Okay.
hear you now. I can hear you. So it will show you that you are now a developer. Once it shows that you are not a developer, you can go out and search for where the developer option is. I think my own should be additional settings. You can see now my own. You can see my developer mode has come out. This is if you're using Redmi. Okay, you see developer option. If you click on developer option, you can go down and find USB debug mode. You go down, you can see it, USB debugging. This needs to be on so that your phone can communicate. Just go ahead and say I'm aware. Ouch. I want to say, I just click and say I'm aware and okay. So it will just, so it calm down and it will activate. So it will just activate. Activated it. My system recognize that I am now connected to that. So all I need to do is I will come here. Once you activate it, you come down, find this app, the PDNX. Click on it. If you click on it, it will ask you USB tethering, Wi-Fi direct tethering. This Wi-Fi direct tethering doesn't work. All right, so the one that works is for USB tethering. So you click on USB tethering, you click on it, and it will tell you that on your system you should go and you should select App Connect. So you will just go to your system. Once you have activated this now, you will now go to your system. I'm just going to unshare my screen now on this, and I'll share my laptop screen so that you guys will see how I'll do it now. I will come over here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to use one stone to keep two birds because it's not just for you to be browsing for, it's for you to also be able to transfer that knowledge for you to browse on your system and other devices in your house. So once I have selected that on my phone, I'll come down here, I'll click on this little arrow, I'll find the USB, you can see it. You can say connect, I'll click on it. Once I click on it, it says connect USB. I'll click on connect USB. Now it's still connecting to your phone base. So now for you, now you see that it shows that on your phone, please select always allow. I'll click on it, just sent it to me that I click on always allow. Now it will show you that it's connected. I'll now say
Sorry, sir.
continue.
Sorry to cut you short. You can't see your screen.
I am
Hello?
sharing my laptop screen. My laptop screen is connected now.
I
You
don't
can
know.
see it shows you that.
Seems like it's
Are you seeing
connected
my
because
laptop
I can hear
screen?
your voice.
Are you seeing my
I can't see your
laptop
screen, but I'm
screen?
hearing your voice loud and clear. No, sir.
am, I am, if you can't see my screen, check your phone. I am watching like what I'm doing. I'm only asking the community to get a feedback because I am also connected with my phone. So I'm seeing my screen on my phone. And if I can see it on my phone, you should be able to see it on your own. Yes, you should be able to see it on your own. So what you
But
need
it's
to
not
do
there.
now is on this page is your network that is causing it. What you can do, you can just maybe exit out and join back again. So now, if you watch, you will see that on my PDA net here, if I click on it, sorry, if I click on this, it will show you, if I hover over it, it will show you that I am connected. You can see PDA net broadband connected, internet access. So it's now using this, my internet. So with this now, my system, if my phone is connected to the free browsing, my system will now be browsing with this free browsing. And if I want to go ahead to share this network to all my other devices, like for those of you who are using your, those of you that are using your iPhone and other devices in your house, if you want to share it, if you are using a latest, if your maybe your laptop is using Windows 11 or Windows 10 and above, if your laptop is on Windows 11, 10, if you click on your network here, if you click on it, it will bring out, you will see where it said hotspot, mobile hotspot. You see this now. If you click on this, it's going to create a mobile hotspot. So once you create this mobile hotspot, you can now connect any other device of your choice in your home. You can connect your television to the network. You can connect your phone. You can connect your spouse phone through this mobile network. If I click on this now, it will show that it has created the mobile network. If I come down here now and I'm scanning it, you will see the mobile network is here. Do you understanding it? You can see the mobile network is here. If this scans again, like this is my system, but on my phone, I am already seeing the mobile network. This mobile network is already created. So I can use my system now or my other phone to connect on this. So this is how you can be able to do what? Connect that free browsing from your phone to your system. Then from your system, you can share it to all the other networks in your home. Is that okay? So if I want to disconnect now,
Yes,
just
sir.
click on disconnect. Once I click on disconnect, you see it just disappear. So it's now connected from it. Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, can everybody hear me?
You can hear me, sir.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. All right, so that should just be all for it. All right, so Anthony, go ahead. I'm listening. I can hear you. So that is just it for it. So we'll be going into the proper futures trading. All right, we're going to go into it. So why I have to show you this is because there are some of you that data might be a challenge to you and could possibly prevent you from trading. There are some of you that, so that at least while we're trying to get you guys to trade, we're equally trying to fix some things, other things that could become a hindrance to your trading. For those of you who are asking if this work on this thing, I've said it earlier. The app is only available on Android. So if you have an Android phone, get an Android phone, download the app. If you download the app, for those of you that do not get the name of this video, you can watch the video after this. You watch the video and get the app, install it, get those softwares that you to get both for your system and for your phone, so that you can share the network to your system, and for your system you can now broadcast the network to every other device in your house, even beyond, and everyone can enjoy the free browsing. All right, so with that said, we come to the end of this training, and we'll be heading to the next, which is our, okay, so even they have sent the names of this on the charts already, so you can find them there. You can find them. The first one is Astro VPN. The second one is Edu's Tunnel. So you can get those and join in and enjoy the free browsing. Okay. So if you guys enjoy this one, another of our training, I'm also going to be showing you guys how another one that you can use to also browse. All of these ones I show you guys now, all of them are working perfectly well. All right. So let's go over to the training, the main reason why we are here today, which is the features training. Please, if you know you are getting value from this training, just type in value. If you know you are getting value so far, please type in value in the comment section. All right, all right. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks so much, everyone. Uh, is Mommy Sopemi here? Is Madam Nika here? Okay, Madam Nika, I found you. I'm making you a co-host.
Yes,
All
I'm
right,
here. I'm
so
here. I'm here, sir.
our news. All right, Mama,
Boss, can
welcome.
you hear me?
Okay, so she's one
All
of
right.
our. She's one of admin, all right? So they are everly ready and present to answer to all your questions. All right, so let's head over to our trading, okay? So yes, I told you guys I was going to show you guys how to not get all this malware advertisement. Like for example, sometimes because you visit maybe Jumia, everywhere you go, Jumia is following you, or because you are like some of us when we are online, some ad you will see if you click it, some of them can take you to an adult site. And once it just takes you to that adult site, whether you like it or not, the adult site collects what we call pixel, and that pixel begins to track you. Anywhere you go, you will see the that adult site begins to pop up on your screen. And generally, you do not even want to go there. Maybe you try to download something, especially some of these apps, this platform where you download things, APKs online, they get linked to all these adult sites. So that because adult sites, once you click and you land there, they make money. It's a way for them to earn money on their site. So please, this is one thing you can do. I'm going to show you guys. You create a private VPN. So my private network, I don't know why it didn't trigger, and that adult site just popped up on my business. So please, it can happen to any one of you, and I believe most of you, if you have been online, this have happened to you once, or if not twice. So one of the things you do is you just come in here under your network, you go to your connectivity, your connection and sharing. You click on connection and sharing, you will see private DNS. You can see, like for me, I set my private DNS to dns.adguard.com. Right, so what this dns.adguard.com is supposed to do is to prevent all these kind of rubbish pop-ups coming into your phones, so that before it will get your phone, it has to go through AdGuard, and AdGuard will automatically prevent it. All right, so let's move over to the listing features training. Okay, so now first and foremost, okay, this is the platform we are using to trade is Binance. All right, so if you are not registered on Binance, go ahead, download the Binance app and get registered, because that is the platform of choice. That's the platform we are using to trade. And that is where, when our trading signals begin to drop, it will drop on this platform. So download it. If we have gone through our previous trainings, you should already be conversant with this platform. All right, so we'll move over to the features section. All right, this is the features section of the Binance app. All right, so now I've already taken my time to explain all of these things to you guys, but what I'm going to do right now is just go straight to the point where we are going to be activating the demo trading on the Binance features. What is demo trading? Demo trading is just like Binance giving you a paper money that you can use and trade on their platform, and that is you not risking your own money. But that paper money they give to you, you can use it to do any other thing that you can do with your own money. So it's more of like you using it to test your strategies and see if you are using this and you're making profit daily, then it's like an indication that if you invest your own money, you could be making the same profit. Because unlike before, there was nothing like paper trading. You only have to trade with your own money. And that is one of the reasons why I see many people complain that they get burnt, they lost all their money, all of this and that. Okay, so for you to do that, you go here, you go to the three dotted line here, you click on the three dotted line. So once you click on the three dotted line, you'll find this place where it said mock trading. All right. So once you find the mock trading, once you find mock trading, the next thing to do, you need to activate it. All right. So I will click on mock trading. Now, once I click on mock trading, it will tell me that I should start a store. Then I want to, depend on the email you use in accessing your features, it will bring out the mail for you here and it will ask you to click on. So just click on continue. So once you click on continue, it will start loading into the Binance, the paper trading. Right now, we are on the paper trading section. All right. Now you can see on the paper trading section, I have been given the total sum of $3,000. Now, this $3,000 is meant for you to use it and trade on this platform. All right. So once you get this, you begin to use it to trade. If you're using it to trade and you discover like maybe you blow this $3,000, please, as much as possible, try and trade and make profit with this money. But if you're not making profit with this money, then I will suggest that you don't even try at all to deposit your own money. Because if you cannot grow these accounts, you will blow your main account. So if peradventure you blow your accounts, then if you click on this place, we call it faucet. If you click on this place, then once you get to maybe $1,000, if this amount reduces to $1,000, you can click on this place and be able to get, they will kind of like top it up for you again, so you can start trading all over. Okay, so that's just the work of this one. So now, since I have already activated this, okay, so mine is activated. For you, it won't just get activated instantaneously. It will take you through some process, maybe like it will start guiding you on how to place a trade, and you will be seeing some write-up that will be showing you next. Just follow the guide, the on-screen guide, and once it has guided you to the end, you should be able to, it will now open here where you can be able to put in trade and practice live. So now here, everything we have on the live account. If you want to go back to the live account, this is the live account here. If you just click on this, it will take you back to the live account. But we want to use this platform to trade and to make profits. Now, let me explain some things. You see, one thing here, if you look at this section, there's something we call funding and countdown. Now, what this funding and countdown means is that this funding goes two ways. If you enter a trade position, there is a, if the funding is negative to you and you are taking a negative position, money will be deducted from people who are entering long position and will be paid to you that is taking short position. Then if others are taking, maybe let's say others are taking like a long position, a time will come when money will be deducted from those who are taking a short position and it will be paid to those who are taking long position. So that is what this funding means. So you don't be surprised when you are in a trade and you see that maybe your money reduced. It's because of funding, and you can track how much you are being charged for funding. I'll show you guys on the live account how to track it. Okay, so now for you guys, I'm going to show you how your own is going to look like when you get into this place, because it will show like this because I activated another advanced features in this platform that puts my own in this way. So first you click on the three dotted line here Am I moving too fast?
No, sir. No, sir. It's okay.
Am I moving too fast for those? Good, thank you.
No, the class
So
is
click
okay.
on
It's
this three
okay.
dotted line. If I click here, I will go ahead, I will click on preference. If I click on preference, I will click on position mode setting. Position mode setting. I'll click on position mode setting. For now, I put my own on hedge mode. Please don't play along with hedge mode. I'm going to be explaining to you guys how hedge mode work in uh, subsequent class and how to use it. Don't go and play along with this or you will lose money big time. All right, so for you, your own will be on this one-way mode. So what it means, you can only trade one way, like you can only trade maybe either you are selling, either you are selling, you are selling or shorting, which is another word for sell, or you are buying or longing, which is another word for buying. All right. So, but when you are using hedge mode, it gives you the ability to enter both ways, either buying or longing at the same time. He's the person that is still talking about the arbitrage. The training is already on our group. Go through trainings on our group. The arbitrage training is already there. This class is not for the arbitrage. We had that class on Friday. All right. So moving forward, for me, I'm just going to switch over to the one-way mode. Why? So that you guys can relate better how, because this is how you are going to find your own. It will show you like this is, it will show you here, buy and sell. Okay, so if I want to enter sell, maybe I believe that BTC is going to go down. I'll click on sell and then I can enter trade position based on my technical analysis. All right, so this is the current price here. This is the current price. The one in green is the current price, and the one down is the highest order somebody is putting they want to buy in. All right, so but pay attention to the current price. This one here, the one in green. All right, so once this is set, for me now, if I want to take trade, I've explained to you guys what cross means and leverage on our previous training. And I've told you guys for newbies, please don't take leverage above 5x. Above 5x. Don't go above 5x because the higher the leverage you take, the higher the risk you are equally taking. All right. So now for newbies, I will tell you you can use isolated. Remember, as I talked to you guys earlier, I said when you are using isolated trading, it means that whatever amount of money you are risking, that is the amount of money, and whatever amount of money you put into a trade, that is the amount of money you can lose on that trade. You can't lose more than that. But if you're using cross, you can actually lose your entire portfolio. Even though if I enter, for example, now I'm having if I'm on cross, let me give you for an instance. If I'm on cross now, I can enter a trade with $100. But if the trade keep going against me, I can lose this 3,000. Yeah. Okay. So for newbies, you may not be able to control it. So I will not advise you guys to go ahead and use cross for now until I have done videos on how to use cross and you guys understand it clearly. Now you need to understand that the trading you are doing here is a simulated trading. Is a simulated trading. Is not really controlled by an actual buying and selling. It's a simulated trading. It's just for you to have a feel of what transfers and what goes on in the real market. So the price can actually jump very high and the price can be very volatile here and also go the other way. So for me now, I'm just going to use, like, for example, I'm going to take uh, 10x, my leverage. I'm going to use 10x. And now, as I said, if you want to enter trade, you have two ways of entering the amount you want to trade in. I've already explained to you guys how to enter your trade type So I won't be doing that here. So in this place, this is where you put the amount you want to invest in, the total amount. And I said this total amount is coupled with, is a multiple of what you want to risk from your portfolio times your leverage. So if I type in here now, like, if I type in here like $100, it is like divide this $100 by 10. It will give you the true cost here, the true cost of my investment. So which will be $10. All right. So this $10 is the actual amount of money that I am going to be risking from my portfolio, okay, to enter the trade. Know that whatever you put in here is a multiplication of your buying power, which is your leverage. So watch. Now I'm going to switch. In this way, you have two options. You can either put in based on the value of the coin, or that is the coin itself, or based on the USDT value. So I prefer to make use of USDT value. So I'll just type in the amount. So for example, now watch. I want to enter a sell position on this, and I want to do that with maybe let's say 500. I want to do that with 500. All right. So once I click on 500, now in this place is where you select the amount at what price you want to enter. So I'm just going to put it, I want to enter at this price. Now, if you watch down here, you'll see as I type in 500, what happened? The actual cost that is going to take me to enter this trade is what? $53.49. Okay, so that is what will be deducted from this place to enter the trade. So if you multiply this by this, that is what is giving me this value. Although this calculation is a bit off. Why? Because I don't know. Oh, it's not that off because you can see I have 3,000 plus. All right, so it's a bit off, by the way, because this is 500. Sometimes it does happen that way, but if I just click here, I'll just click on sell. Let's say I want to enter this trade. Okay, somebody said I should use market order. Someone said I should use market order. All right, please, for those of you, go ahead and watch my previous training video so that you will know the difference between the market order and all those things. I explain them in details in other trainings. Now, if I want to enter stop loss and take profits, this is where I have to click on this to activate it. But the strategy I usually use, and so I'm teaching you guys, with what I do is position, take profit, and stop loss. So I don't make use of this particular one here. All right, so that's because I'm going to be, as I told you guys, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually trade and make and become a very profitable trader. So now, for me, I'm just going to click on this place so that I can have a look at what is going on in terms of technical analysis. Then I'll come back here and enter my trade. So I'll just click on this and I'll go to the chart sessions, and I can see there's a lot of volatility in this market. Remember, I told you guys that this is a simulation. There's a lot of volatility here on this market. So I'm just going to pick, I believe this market will still go down before it go back up. So I'm just going to use market order right now. I'm just going to choose market order. What market order does is that it enters immediately, enters the order for you immediately. All right, so I'm just going to choose that and I'll just click on buy. I'm just click on sell. Now, immediately I enter that. Remember, I told you that it's going to enter the trade immediately. You can see now, if you see on my position here, now it's already showing me that I am already in a trade. And I can see on my position here, you can see the way this place here is where it shows you your profits and your loss. If it is on minus, whatever amount of money you see in minus is what you are losing. And if it is in plus, whatever amount in plus you see here is what you are gaining. Now, this place that talk about margin is your initial investment amount. All right, this page you see talk about margin is the amount of money you invested in this current market. Now, here is at what price you entered the market. Here is the current price. This is the current price of the asset. And if you look at here, this is what we call the liquidation price. And what's liquidation price? Liquidation price is the price that if the coin get to that price, you will lose everything you have, all your portfolio you have on this exchange. All right, so that's one thing. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to trade with zero liquidation. Now, if you look at my liquidation price, that means Bitcoin have to go to $151,000 before I can get liquidated. And you guys know that it will take years for Bitcoin to get to that price. All right. So that is just that for this. We'll move forward. So now, for me to put my stop loss, all right, the kind of stop loss and take profits I make use of, I will click on this. This trade must have been triggered before you can set the stop loss, the type I use, and the take profits. So I will click. Once it's triggered, the next thing you need to do is you come to a position, you click on this stop profit and loss. All right, so I will click on this and it will pop this up. All right, so bring this up. I will go over to position TP and XL, which is position take profit and stop loss. So what I'll just do here, I will select that. And once I select that, I will come down to this place. You can see this is my stop loss here. Everything in this area is what you use to control your stop loss. And everything in this area is what you use to control your take profits. And I'm going to show you how that works. So now once you are in this area, you will click on this place. You can see that small arrow there. So if I want to set my stop loss now, you see that small arrow inside that place where it's written USDT. So I'm going to click the small arrow for my stop loss and I will select percentage. I will select this percentage here. Now this feature is hidden because Binance know that if you know where to find these features, you can actually be milking them and reduce the level of losses you incur while trading. So that's why they hide it. Remember, I told you that it's a game for everybody. The exchanges want to make money from you, and you also want to make money from them. So exchanges, the things that will give you an edge over them, they won't just put it right in front of you. You just need to know how to find it. So I will click on percentage now. Now, what this tells me is, what it's telling me here now is that I can set the percentage that this trade can go against me and I can get exited. Now, if you want to play really listen, if you want to play safe, all right, I will advise you not to risk more than 5% of your whatever amount of money you are trading with. If you enter trade, because this particular trade we're entering, we are using this what we call we are using sorry, we are using come on. We are using the mock trading. So there's a lot more volatility in the market. So here I can just put in maybe 30%. All right, so if I put in 30%, it will tell me when it gets to 30%, I will be losing what, $15. And the price of the coin should be at this price. But for me, now my stop loss, I will leave it at what? I leave it at mark price. I'm going to explain mark price to you guys later now. All right, I will leave it at mark price. Now, for my take profit, I can put my take profit to be maybe 15%. I'm just putting this now for the purpose of this training. So I'll just put it like 15%. I'll click on this select percentage and I'll put 15%, and it will show me that I will get 15% once the trade gets to this price. Once it drops to this price, it will reach 15%. But for me, for my take profit, I don't make use of mark price. I don't make use of mark price. I will change it to last price. I will click on that arrow there and I'll select last price. All right, now let me tell you guys what is the difference between mark price and last price. All right, mark price. Okay, let's start with mark price. Mark price is a price that is set, or the price of the asset that is derived based on multiple exchange prices. For example, if Binance wants to, whatever value you see that is displayed there as mark price, because mark price value and last price value will always be different. All right. So the mark price value is a value that is derived from 3 to 4 different exchanges. All right. So once they derive that, now if you are using it for your take profits, you may get to a point where you have already hit your take profit, but it will not give you the take profit. Why? Because it have not reached the same price on these other exchanges that Binance is monitoring. All right. So for me, my stop loss, I use what? Mark price, so that Binance don't exit me on time because of market manipulation. You need to learn how to beat the system to their own game. So for my stop loss, I make use of mark price. But for my take profit, I make use of last price. Why? Because there could be a high volatility in the market that maybe on Binance, it may just pump harder than on other exchange. So if it pump hard, I want it to hit that price for me on Binance and give me my profits. All right. So once I have said this in this manner, okay, so let me just go over it. What I did is that I'm saying if you give me 15%, okay, I want to take my profit. If it drops by 30% in this, I want to take my loss. And this percentage is being calculated based on, if I click on confirm, I'll click on confirm now. It will trigger this. You can see now it's already at 8%. So if it drops to 30%, now minus 30% on this place, I will get exited out of the market. And if it increase from here, and if it gets to green and increase to 15%, it will close the trade in profit for me. And if you look at this open order, you will see that it have entered the two orders that I just, those configuration I did in that place, it have entered them here as a limit order. So you can see here my stock market order. If it gets to this, it will exit me. If it get my take profit order, if it get to this price, it will give me my profit. So automatically, once it gets to that point and anyone get triggers, it will take me out of the market and these orders will be cancelled. Is that clear? Is that
Yes, sir.
clear
Very
to
clear.
everyone? Good. So that is how you
Yes, sir.
will
It's
be
clear, sir.
able to. Now, what is the secret? God, what is the secret of people that makes money in the crypto space? Their secret is simple. Take profits along the line. For example, now, see, it's one of the things that kills people in this industry is greed. Some people they will enter, have entered this trade now with 49 point something dollars. I've entered this trade with 49 point something dollars. So Lily Ford, for you that said that I am fast, you can download the training letter and watch it. I will make it available before 1 a.m. tomorrow. All right. So if you come down here, the secret to success in this is reduce your greed. Reduce your greed. If you enter a trade This is the amount of money I'm risking for my portfolio, and I enter a trade. If I see this giving me like $5 here, profit of $5, I can close my trade. I can close this trade with $5 profit, and I will calm myself down a little bit and enter again. Now, let me give you an instance. One person is waiting for this to give him 100%. That is, for this to do 100% before he will take profit. So he wants to make $49.53 here before we exit this trade. But for me, I can enter a trade now. I enter a trade. It gives me $5 here. I will close the market with that $5. And once I close the market with that $5, this other person is still waiting for it to give you 100. I will enter another trade again on the same pair. I will enter again, take another $5. While he is waiting for 100%, I have made $5. I can enter like up to 3 to 4 times, taking little profit from the market. And in a day, by the time I add up all these little profits, I might be taking like $5, $5, $5. If I do it like 6 times in a day, I have made $30 for that day. My target for that day, if it is $30, my target for that day is achieved. I can exit the market and I will go and rest. The next day, repeat the same thing. Sometimes, if you give more than $5, you take. As you take profit, any profit you see, any profit, as long as it's above maybe $1, $2, $3, close, enter again, close, enter again, close, enter again. But make sure you are following the market direction so you don't go and be entering when the market is maybe going the other way. So that you can, and any of the trade I'm entering, my profit will be, my loss will be highest in this kind of trade, 2%. If I'm losing, if I enter minus 2%, it should exit me out of the market. But if I enter plus 1%, any profit I make, if I see $10, I will close, I will enter again. If I see $20 profit, I will close, I will enter again. In a day, you will be surprised that if you are doing this like this in a day, you'll be surprised that you will just see that you have even, you can do like 40% of your portfolio in a day. Repeat this consistently for a couple of days, and in a month you'll be so surprised that you will do 10 times your portfolio in a month. While other traders are waiting for 1 to 5% ratio profit, they will get liquidated, they will get rejected because the market doesn't move in one direction. It moves in zigzag way. It will give you profit, it will move you out of, as you guys are seeing it now, it will pump, it will jump into profit, it will jump out, it will jump into profit. Now remember, since you have been watching my screen, it have jumped into profit of 1.9%, 1.9 dollars for more than 10 times. Now imagine that for all those times that is entering that $1.9, I am closing them in profit. I would have made it, have jumped in there again. If I close this now and I enter another one, I'm waiting, it go there. Before 30 to 40 minutes, I could make over $20. For some of you, if you're using $100 to trade, this is just $49 I'm putting here. For some of you, if you make $20, it's more than whatever you earn from your place of work. Little, remember they say little drop of rain forms an ocean. Little drop of rain is what forms an ocean. So one thing I teach people is that take the little profits. When you take those little profits, it accumulates over time, and you'll be so surprised how much those little profits are taking will amount to at the end of the month. So let's do some calculation. Let's say, for example, let's do some calculation. You guys know that I love doing calculations, especially money calculations. Somebody said that I'm too much wise. I beg, it's just God, okay? It's not me. All of these things I'm telling you guys is things we learned based from experience. From experience. Based on experience. Okay, let me see. Is one of my students is here. Uh, uh, Kevin. Kevin from Cameroon. Are you here? Can you hear me? Is Kevin here? Kevin from Bamenda. Is Kevin here? Okay, he can. He's here. Just Kevin, you were one of my students from the WhatsApp group. Have this not been what I've always tell people to do? What I've always taught you people always to do? Is that not? And for those of you that have been practicing this, have you are you always in profit or not in profit? All right, so I will only teach you guys what I'm doing and what works for me. I have people who are managing other people's funds, and I tell them what to do. By the time they're taking little profits, okay, I can see Obitech is here. Obitech is also one of my students, all right, and he has he's making in a day. Okay, Obitech, let me not speak for you. Obitech, you're an admin in our group, so unmute yourself and just give the house a little overview of how much you make every day, risking how much per trade in a day. Obitech can unmute yourself. Just 1 2 minutes, just tell them. Let it not be as if I'm saying it. Tell them, and please don't exaggerate. Just tell them based on the report you have given to me so far. Is Obi there? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find you. Obi Tech. Let me. All right, you can equally type it in because okay, try now. I've tried to unmute yourself and see. Can you unmute yourself now? I think Google really need to put in the function for you to search people during training. All right, sorry guys. So now Mr. Obitech makes at least anything around $70 to $100 every day using the same strategy. It doesn't matter what is the movement of the market. It doesn't matter what is the movement of the market. Okay, you can unmute yourself. I have made you, yeah. So tell the house,
Yes,
like,
guys.
how much do you daily?
Good evening, everyone. I'm
Good
Obitech or
evening,
Reliance by
Obi.
name. That strategy is simply called scalping, and you can really build your portfolio from it. Like me, I have a lot on my wallet, so but I risk at least like $150 a day to trade, and I make at least $100 by removing $5, $10, $5, $3 in each trade I enter. So it's just very amazing, so amazing, and I'm risking just less than 0.5 or even 1% of my portfolios and of my margin in each trade I enter. So if
So
you
you
can
can
just give
imagine.
yourself like 4 to 5 hours a day to trade, to look at this trade and take the trade every single day, you'll make hell of money from it. That's just it.
Yes. Now somebody is saying that you are using a lot of capital, that your capital is much, all right. But let me show you guys, like for this trade I'm using here now. Listen, don't look at one thing people are making, the mistake people are making. This is what I am risking for this trade. This is what I'm risking for this trade. So he uses $150 to risk, and in a day he makes around 50 to 100, almost doing 100% of this. All right. What does it do? Remember, I showed you guys here everything transparent. You and I have been here. I am risking $49. And for the times that my screen has been showing this trade, you have seen this trade enter at $1.59 profit over 10 times. If I have been closing it every time I entered this, for these 10 times, I would have made over $15. Over $15 already. And if your total account, now let me give you something. If all you can deposit on your trading account is $100, what you will do is you can start with $10 or $20 as your margin. $20, and you have $80 left. Now what do you do? This $20, if it gives you $1 to $2 profits per each trade, you close it and enter another one. The same way you go. If it gives you profit $1 to $2, you close, you enter another one. And that is how you do it. As you continue doing it, you are taking little profits. Before you know it, those little profits will compound to become a much bigger profit. All right. So we're going to be talking much on this on a higher scale later on. This is just an introduction to it. So we're going to be talking about this on a higher scale later on, so that you guys will see this thing. If you want to close trade, once you have entered this trade, someone say, how do I close the trade? When you enter trade already, you can just click on this close position. For example, I want to close this trade now. I can just click on this close position, and once I click on close position, it will still be showing you the trade. So you can be here now and you'll be watching it to see when it will enter positive here. This is one secret scalping that main done. I'll just be watching it. I'll be here, I'll be watching it until once I see it have entered profit, I'll just click on close. I'll just click on close. So I watch here now, it's still a minus. If I click on, my network is a little bit lagging, so it's not giving me much of information. Everything is kind of like frozen on my screen. So click on this. So once you want to close, just click on this and click on confirm. If you click on confirm, it will just close the entire trade at that profit. And once you close it, then you need to also go here. If this open order is showing that something is opened on it, if it's showing that something is opened on it, if it's showing that something is opened on it, you can just, if it's showing you anything number like is opened there, like maybe showing you 2 or 3, you can just click on there and automatically cancel all of them. I'll just click on cancel all, confirm. It will cancel those, and this will be here. So if I click on this close now and I click on close, I'll just close this at this loss. So once it shows me this, you see I have closed this, but I have lost about $5 from this trade. All right, so this is the way you do. Once you close this, you can look for another position, enter. You can look for other coins, trade, and once you enter it, you trade it, you make your profit. So now I think it's going to bounce back. I'll just click here. I'll just put maybe 500 again. I'll just click and I'll enter sell. Just enter 500 again, and I'll click on sell at that price. Let's see if it will get me at a better price. Still get me at lower price. If I want to close this now, just click on this. It's jumped into minus. Click on this, and I'll wait to see when it gets to profit. And once you get to profit, you can see it's changing value here. Once it gets to profit, I'll just click on confirm and exit the trade with that profit. And that's just how you can close this. You can do this like over 10 times to 20 times in a day. and before you know it, your account is growing. This is just one of the techniques you can use to beat the system. Take little profits, it compounds into much, and you can just listen. All right, so for those of you who are asking for signals, we have already talked about it. We'll be giving signals later after the trainings. After this training, please get every of these trainings. If I start giving you push signals and I didn't train you guys will not learn all of these strategies that we use to cheat the market. All of these strategies matters in terms of profits. If you don't have them, those that have them will always win against you. Those that have it will always win against you. So have this in your arsenal so that once you jump into trade, you can actually make profits. All right. So that's just it. I don't think this is. All right, guys. With that, we come to the end of today's training. So next week, we'll continue from that point. Then little by little, we'll get into the aspect of using the live account, and we'll start giving signals for that. All right, so let's start with Madam Sopemi. So when you are raising your hand, you have question.
Sir, hello, can you hear me? Good evening, guys.
Okay.
Can you hear me, boys? Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you, ma'am.
Just to buttress your point, sir. For a while, I've not been trading, and this afternoon I was speaking with boss that I want to start trading again, and he told me that I should not use my former method. I should make sure I scalp $2, $5. This evening also I called Obitech, and I still asked him that's your strategy that you use. He repeated the same thing. So as we started this training, I said this thing that these people have been saying, let me even try, because normally I didn't used to do that way and I lost a lot of money. That was even part of why I said, let me rest for some time. So as we started this training, I said, let me try what I was listening to the training. I was pressing, I will close $2, $3. Before we finish this training now, I've made like $30 just within this. I will just stop $2.
It's just like blood money. It's just like blood money.
Before I used to look down on such that how can I be taking $2? What will I do with these $2? So I said this thing that boss and Obitech told me today, let me even try, because I want to start this week. So I consulted the two of them this afternoon. So it's real. It's real, guys. Thank you.
So as I told you guys, I can only teach you guys what I do and what works. All right. We don't have any interior motive here. You are not paying anybody. What we actually do is give you more value than what you can pay money and gain. So that you will know that we are building a family and not a money making platform. All right. So we will share the real deal for you guys, because there's nothing to lose for you guys, and for us, there's nothing to lose for us. We give you the value. Go out there, make the best use of it, and succeed on your own. All right. So maybe in another of our live trading, I will be using my live account. So I do not want to use my live account for this. All right. So in another of our trading, I'll be using my live account where I will show you guys me doing this with my real money. Which if I'm losing, I'm losing a real money. If I'm not losing, if I'm making a real money. All right. So this strategy does not mean you cannot look at the chart to find or know the direction of the market. Always consult your chart so you know the direction of the market before you start doing your scalping. Else you will just scalp and it will keep hitting your stop loss, as you can see already here. So you have the charts handy that you can use and just look at it and take your profits. All right, so guys, let's attend to some of the questions. Let's attend to some questions so that we can go ahead and close the stream. Please, if you know you got value from this training, if you know you learned something new from this trading, and this time, please just type in value. All right. So for those who are asking that what is the time frame to trade, please go on our previous class. We talked about a lot about the time, the zones when you should trade. There's a lot. I mean, it's massive. What we have discussed in the past is massive. Please go and watch those videos. All right, go and watch them. It's live on our YouTube channel. You can access it. Go and watch. All right, let's start with Mr. Samuel. So, but first, before we start with Samuel Lemuel, I just want to say a big thank you to you guys for joining us today. It's been a perfect, it's been my privilege to anchor this particular section of the class. I want to thank the admins who have been there responding to questions. Please, for those of you who have questions would like to reach out to the admins at the end of this training, please go ahead and message either admin Ayo or admin Relance. For admin Henry, I will not be reachable. As I told you guys, there is a massive project I'm working on for the benefit of our community. So this is going to be taking a lot of my time for the main time right now. So guys, I may not be able to attend your questions on time, but you guys can message the admins and they are going to respond to you in due time. So thank you so much, guys, for the time you have given to us. All right. Thank you for the audience. I believe we are able to do meet up to your expectations. And if we haven't, please, we'll also all have room for corrections. If there's anything we are doing wrong on the community, please feel free to reach out to us. Send us your suggestions on how we can move the community and make it a home for everybody. All right. So we are not rigid people. We are willing to learn from your own experience. And all we are just trying to do is to make the platform a second home for everybody. All right. So I'm going to start taking questions. And please, everyone, as I said, if your question is on the dollar arbitrage, please go ahead and consult the video we made and posted on our group. If your question is concerning this training, I'm going to take it. So if you ask question on dollar arbitrage and I don't respond to you, please don't take it as an insult or me belittling you. Please know that we already done training on that and answer quite a lot of this. If you watch those trainings, I am very sure your question will be answered in full. All right. So guys, let's jump right into question. Let's start. First on our list is Mr. Samuel Lemuel. So Mr. Samuel, you have the round. Just a minute. Ask your question in a minute, and we'll respond to you. All right, Mr. Lemuel, go ahead. Mr. Lemuel, go ahead. We are hearing you. All right, I think Mr. Lemuel is not there. Can you guys be able to unmute yourself? All right, Mr. Lemuel, try now. I think you can unmute yourself now. Is Mr. Lemuel there? I think he's not there. Samson. All right, so let's go to Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Victor. Is Mr. Victor Timothy there? Mr. Victor. All right, let's go over to Mr. Mr. Abubakar Shaibu Abubakar. Shaibu Abubakar, please ask a question. We have 10 people, so we're only going to take 10 people. Mr. Shaib Abubakar, right? I think is okay. Let's go to Mr. Aliu Mr. Aliu Madugu. Good
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You have added so much value to my life. I must have thanked you. Sir, my question is not about the dollar arbitrage. My question is how to copy you on the pocket option. I have tried it several times. I use my system. All I got is always a watch, and I didn't see the option for the copying. So I wondered so much, which I also chat you through the Telegram, but couldn't get
Wow,
a
you didn't see
proper.
the option for copying?
Yes, sir. I tried the system throughout using your ID, sir.
And it's not showing that you can copy me. Have you done verification?
Yeah, I've done the question, sir. All everybody was even send a message to me through my email that I have verified.
Wow. It should be able to allow you to copy me. I don't know. Even me, if I try copying myself, it shows me everybody copy myself. So I'm sorry about that. I think it's from their own end. I don't know if there is a maximum amount of people that can copy you, but I don't think there is. Just maybe later you can try it another day. Maybe tomorrow you can try it again. And if you're having issues, maybe after, because tomorrow is my trading day, be having much of I won't be having much of time to respond. Maybe you can try to call me around 5 or 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Right. All right, welcome. So let's go over to Mr. Ali. Is that Mr. Ali? Mr. Ali, is that Mr. Ali? Mr. Ali, is Mr. Ali around? He raised his hand. All right, Mr. Leo is not around. So, Mr. Alex Chikwedu, Mr. Alex Chikwedu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for. I'm really thrilled and happy that I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you very much. So my question is, I just have two questions. One is concerning the one land. I want to know if there are some crypto, like some particular coins that are less volatile or that are better profitable than some others that we can easily trade without losing much money. That's the first. Then the second one, is there any way we can do copy trading on Binance? Or if we can add any whatever to do copy trading on Binance to reduce.
All right. So now, Binance. All right. So let me just respond to. For now, number one, Binance does not support copy trading. I don't know if in the nearest future if they are going to introduce that option, but for now, they are not supporting copy trading. Then the second one that you asked in terms of is there any coin you can trade without losing? Follows all of them follows the trend of demand and supply. So they are not static. There is no coin in the entire crypto space that keeps going up, except the scam coins. So all of them bows down to the pressure of demand and supply, and that is because of the inconsistency in its movement. That is where we actually get the opportunity to make money. Do you understand? So what I can actually give you guys is a list of some of the coins that I trade. I have about 37 of them. I will try to snap it and I will send it. I will make it available to you guys maybe in one of our trades. So you can see the particular coins, the list of the coins that I trade. Okay, so you can trade those coins. They are a bit less volatile compared to others. But for me, the one I do trade is BTC. BTC and other ones. But I'll be showing you guys, I'll be sending that across you guys later or in one of our training.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that is Mr. Alex. You can thank for your question. So we'll go over to Mr. Ifeanyi Timothy. Mr. Ifeanyi Timothy, you raise your hand.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening. I can hear you.
Yeah, I want to say very thankful for this training. It's quite a very good one. And my question is just as regards to the liquidation you talked about. The
Yes.
after your trading after trading each day, is it advisable you leave your money in the USDT in terms of liquidation of the market?
Now, if your money is already on Binance in any active trade, you are not is okay. For me, you can see like in this particular account, this is like in this Binance account, this futures account, I have this amount of money left here. All right. So as long as I'm not in any trade, my money will not be, nothing will happen to it. It's secured here. All right. But if I'm in an active trade, I can then be there's when I will have fear. But if you can go ahead and just maybe move it to another platform, that's you can just go ahead and move it to your main account. Do you understand?
All right, sir. And
If you are in an active trade that you lose, or you, but if you are not, you will not lose. Your money stays the way it is.
alright, and I've gone through the videos. I was expecting if I can see a video about the technical analysis, but I wasn't able to see any video in the YouTube as regards to.
About the video about technical analysis is there. We did video on fundamental analysis, technical analysis, candle reading. All of them are there. We have, you will see Dochen training from day 1 to I think day 12. Go through there, you will see our technical analysis. We did fundamental analysis, technical analysis. We did candlestick. Yes, and we did support and resistance. This, so you can go ahead and just go through all. If you go watch all our videos, you will see them. They are all there. Okay.
Okay, maybe I will go back to YouTube and check it again. All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome, very fine. All right, so let's go over to Chukuma Udegu. I hope I pronounce it well. So, Mr. Chukuma, are you there?
Yes. Well, thank you very much for your support and what you are doing for us. I want to confirm when you are saying, okay, I didn't get it clear. Assuming that what I have for live training is, let's say, $100, and just to play safe, I'm to use maybe $20. You say I should set my margin. It's a product of. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
So you say the cost we are going to set is a product of the leverage and a particular parameter. That's what would determine the settings. I didn't get it clear there. I don't know whether you can help.
What determines your actual investment is your leverage. Okay. For example, if you are here, okay, whatever amount of money I put in here, let's say, for example, this is where your actual cost. If you see here, they say cost. Okay.
Yes.
This is not if I'm saying that the price will drop, and this is the cost if I'm saying that the price will go up. So now, if you are typing in value here in this place, whatever value you are typing this, if you type in 50, for you to know the cost that you will be charged, it will be this 50 you type in here. For example, if I type in 50 here now, see, if I type in 50, you will see that the cost here is this 2 point something dollars, this 2 point something dollars, which is this This 50 divided by this 20x, which is the leverage. Okay.
Okay.
So that is how
Okay.
it's calculated. That's how it's calculated.
Okay. So this 2.5 now is what I'm using to enter the trade, not 50.
The 2.5, yes, the 2.5 is what you are risking for this $50. This place is the position side.
On the isolated, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It can either be inflated or cross. All right.
Okay.
Let's go over to Mr. Samuel. I gave you opportunity, you're now around. And Lilliput, let's hear you.
Okay, sir. All right. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, bro.
Sir, I want to confirm something. Like, if I want to close a trade, how will I know that I'm in profit? Because you will see the profit and then you click close market, something like that. Then you will not see the actual price again. How do I know I'm in profit?
And I have just already exited the trade. Okay. Now, how you know it is that is on your profits, your PNL, the one at the right. If you watch during when we are trading, we see there is one that it will move in red and move out of red. For example, let me just go to the mock trading and just show you so that you. And for those of you if you're having this same issues, okay. Now, if I enter, let me just say I enter any trade now with, and I said it's going to go down. Let me just say, and I'm using this percentage. I'm using this percentage and I'm clicking on sell. All right. So now, I didn't even use, I wanted to use this. Okay. So now, if it enters here, it has not yet triggered. Let me use market order. Okay, it have triggered already. Now, if you watch here, is what shows the profit I'm making. This is what shows the profit I am making. This is what shows the profit I am making. And you can see this place I show you green as 0.05. That is the amount of money in dollar I have earned. This one is the percentage in when it is percentized against the amount I'm risking. This is the amount I'm risking here against this amount that I'm risking. All right, that is this. This is the percentage that I'm making in profit, but this is the actual money, a monetary value that I'm making. So this is the monetary value that I'm making. So if I click on close now, if I click on close and I say close, once I click on the close and I close successfully, that value will be added to my account. Do you understand it?
Yes,
The
sir.
value will only be added to your account when you have closed, when you have exited from the trade. Likewise, as you are losing, when you exit the trade, that's when the loss will be deducted from your account. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome. So let's go to Mr. Elisha. Mr. Elisha, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sir, thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful class. Truly want to appreciate you for the impact that you have made in our life. Pray God will bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen. It's good to not me. It's good.
Okay, the entire group, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually have this back, sir. The other time, okay, I actually chatted you up. You told me that I should remind you whenever you want to, take this class, that I should remind you of the indicators, because you said you are going to explain all the indicators to us. But I actually raised my hand up at the beginning of the class, but I was not opportune to speak, so I just kept quiet.
All right, what we'll do is our next class will be basically on how to trade with indicators. Since I'll show you guys how to enter trade. So the next class will be on indicators trading, how to use indicators to enter and exit and take your profits. Okay.
Okay, sir. I still have another question.
Okay, go ahead. Just make it fast.
Okay. You were teaching us how to scalp the market. So I want to ask, like, if you want to take a profit now, assuming you're making a profit of $1 or 0.50 cents, is there any way you can set your take profit so that as soon as you reach $1, it will automatically close position? Because if you want to close it, because of the volatility, to just go to minus. So is there any way you can set our take profit and loss that as soon as you enter $1 like this, you to close by itself, then you go back and re-enter the market again? Is there any way we can do that, sir?
That is where the position surplus come in. The position, the one I told you guys, the position. So what you can do is you can calculate what is the price of $1 based on what you are risking. So for example, if you are risking $10, okay, let's say you are risking $100, okay? As a risking $100, 1% of that $100 will give you $1. So you cannot set on your position stop loss, your profits should be 1%. So once you set your profit to be 1%, once it hits 1%, it will give you $1, it will exit you out of the trade by taking that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
And you too. All right, guys. Let's go over to Emmanuel Avoja. I'm going to be stopping today at Mr. I think we have already talked to Chukuma. We have given you opportunity, so we're going to stop at.
But the second question I forgot to ask. I don't know what I can push.
Just make it quick, please.
Okay, sir. I'm saying, since if we are doing scrapping type, is there any need for me to put what they call it, take profit? Can I just put only stop loss and be doing my scrapping?
Now that you put take profit doesn't mean that you can't close it. That's why there is also close position. So that close position automatically close the trade instantly. So once you close that, if you use that, like example, if you put a take profit of maybe let's say 30%, and 30% you just saw that the profit of maybe $10, and that profit of $10 is 5%. If you are comfortable with that and want to close at that price, you just use that close position. If you click on that close position, confirm it will close instantly. Then you can go and use order that will be on your open orders. You can then go and cancel them.
Okay, thank you. So in closing, which one you close first? Is it the take position or the stop loss? Which of them you close first?
You just close all of them. You close all of them. You close all of them.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so let's go to that is Ade Ife. Well, let's go to Ife Oluwa. It's your turn now. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me, sir? Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Is that Ife Oluwa?
Yeah, this is Ife Oluwa.
Yes. Okay, Ife Oluwa.
Okay, sir.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Good evening, sir. And thank you for everything you've done. May the Lord reward you in a great way in the name of Jesus.
Amen. But please, the appreciation is to those and not individual. Okay.
Okay.
In the community of people.
Yeah. May the Lord bless everybody in this community with great wisdom also.
Amen.
Yeah. My question is very, very brief, sir. What is the minimum amount to enter the market with? That is it.
All right. So I believe the minimum amount to enter the market with on Binance using leverage is $1. I think you can even enter with less $1. It all depends on your leverage. Okay, but what Binance said is that your minimum position must be $10. All right. So, for example, now if I want to enter a position, let's say if on Bitcoin now, let me bring this up. On Bitcoin, on Bitcoin, I can take leverage of up to 125x. So for me to trade with this, if I'm taking 125x, which means I can divide $1 by 125x. So which should be around $0.12. Do you understand? So I can trade with $0.12, or if, for example, I can use $1 to enter a trade size of $125 worth of trade. Okay, so this will not be what I'm risking, and this is my trade size, but my leverage is this. And what that means is that if the market moves by 0.125% against me, I will lose this $1. So taking high leverage will enter with small amount of money, but even as I'm taking high leverage, it increases your chances of losing the same money. Is that okay?
Thank you, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
You're welcome. So let's go to Mr. Kazim Olusegun. Kazim. Mr. Kazim, is he here? Kazim is not here. Let's go to Mr.
I'm here.
Amukwa.
I'm here. Mr.
Mr.
Kazim is here.
Go ahead with your question.
Good evening, everyone in the house. I really appreciate and I give thanks to God for what God is using Mr. Henry to do in this community. I came in late because I expected the meeting to hold yesterday, but it couldn't hold at that. Use to get into this trade and how authenticity that this you are if you not get into law. Because I didn't join you from the beginning, so I joined maybe
all right.
By the time spending one.
As I've said earlier, okay, futures trading is risky. All right, so I can't tell you that if you start trading futures, you will not make loss. It's very risky. Even me, I lose sometimes. Like as I shared with you guys, there was a strategy I was testing, and I lost over $8,600 on that trade. Okay, and it have not been that very long. So I can't say that if you put in money and you enter trades, you don't make loss. That would be me lying to you. But that is the main reason why we are hosting this training, by teaching you guys how to avoid those losses. And even if you eventually make loss, at least your profit should cover your loss over 10 times within a month. Do you understand? So it's not like you're going to trade and you don't lose at all. There's no way it exists except the people are lying to you. Do you understand?
Okay. Another question is about the arbitrage. I've gone to the average side. I've been verified, but I don't know how to do the copy trading because I'm using an address when I don't have a laptop.
Okay.
And I saw in your message that was before I joined the meeting. Hello? I saw in your message that
maybe what I'm hearing you. I sent in that we should just hold on for now because we got some members that messaged the platform that why are they allowing Nigerians to do arbitrage using the platform and their country are not allowing them. So for now, telling people to hold on because we don't know what decision the company will take. They might just stop withdrawal for Nigerians through USDC. So I said people should hold on for now until we are clear that the cost is no longer, there is no issue. Then you can go ahead and resume. All right. So that is for that. Now for copy trading, maybe in our next training, or maybe I'll do a video tutorial and I'll post on the group for those that want to do the copy trading. I'll show you guys how to do that. Anyway, our recorded class also have that, how to copy my trade. You can go ahead. If you can't wait until I make the new video, you can go ahead and just rewatch that training. You will find how to do the copy trading. Okay.
Okay.
Would that be awesome?
Another thing is, actually, I didn't really get profitable. I didn't get it. That's why I want the question. I wrote it down yesterday. Unfortunately, that the meeting couldn't go.
Every
Yeah.
question about, as I said
Yeah.
earlier, okay, before you joined, so probably because you joined late. As I said earlier, every question about arbitrage, you can ask the admins, all right, and we'll guide you on that, so that we don't. This trade is almost getting to 11, so that we don't prolong it. Okay, all right. Thanks so
Okay.
much. So let's go over to
Welcome.
Mr. Amok. Mr. Amok Amukwa Otodia. Sorry if I didn't pronounce the name correctly. I'm just trying my best. So please, if you know you are the one, just go ahead and give us a question. Is he in the house?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, thanks so much, sir. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name well.
No problem. I said I want you to think of
Please, can you increase the volume? We can't hear you clearly. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello?
We can. Oh, that is another person muting himself. So, Mr. Amokwa, we can't hear you really. So we'll move over to Samuel. Mr. Samuel, just you have 1 minute. Mr. Samuel.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Mr. Samson. Yes, we can hear you, Samson.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Please, quick.
Okay, I'll make it very snappy. My question is, in fact, it's not even a question. So how do I even start? Okay, my question is this. It's not even a question. Let me go straight to the point. Sir,
right.
I think we should go on more focused on this fiscal aspect first, because I think this knowledge is highly going to be very profitable for everyone here, because everyone is just talking about the dollar. If you can trade before then you can make more money and do your dollar trading. I think we should focus on this future first, because this what I'm learning here now is like I'm watching an American movie, because I've been learning that's why I can't even miss this class. I'm always on this class, because when people ask questions, though I learn from their questions. So most times I just keep my questions to myself before we ask the question. Maybe someone else has already asked the same question, so I'll just learn. I can be very calm. Most times I don't talk. I just calm and listen to whatever people are saying. So I think this visual aspect, let's do a whole life on this visual thing, because I'm beginning to enjoy this visual aspect. Imagine that woman making $30 as we are teaching us. Meaning, if I start trading $100 within a month, I can make people's salary for life now. For me, I want
all right, so one of the things we are going to be doing, thanks so much, Mr. Samson, for that contribution. So one of the plans we have is that after this training, we'll be showing you guys how to take at least $200 to $10,000 in a matter of 90 days. Okay, so we'll be showing you
Jesus,
guys
yes.
without with a plan for you guys to do it. We have done it before. We'll be repeating it just again with you guys. Okay, so everything just matters on your concentration and dedication. Always attend the trainings. So that when we start, we are teaching you guys what we are doing. So when we start, you will say all of these things is uh, it's just a breeze for you. Once you have learned and you understand the rudiments, the steps we take, then for you to scale and grow big is very, very easy. All right. So, and all of this things we are doing is free. Okay. So, thanks so much,
Yeah.
Mr. Santos, for that contribution. Let's take Mr. Desi Bang. Okay, Mr. Desi, let's go with Mr. Desi. Is
Good
Mr.
evening, sir.
Desi with us?
Good evening, sir. Yes.
Good evening.
Hello. Yes, sir. Thanks
Good
for the
evening.
good work, sir. I'm very
Yes,
grateful.
we can hear you.
Yes. My question is this, sir. Suppose I enter a trade on futures with $100. Let's say on BTC now. Can I still get? Is it possible to have to get the same profit if I enter that same trade with the same amount on another coin? Will it still give me the same profit? You know, the value of
All right.
BTC is higher than the other coin. So if I now use the same amount to enter trade with another coin, will I still get the same profit? I
It
hope
is the
you
same.
get my question.
It will give you the same profit. What they are looking at is not the coin you are trading. What we're looking at is the amount you are investing, your leverage, your amount you invest and your leverage is what gives you your profit and your loss. Okay, so as long as if you're investing $100 and you're taking 10x leverage, that is a trade size of 1,000. And if you're trading with 1,000, as the market move, if you're taking 1% of it, you're making that $10. It's the same profit. It's the same thing whether you're trading BTC, Ethereum, BNB, or any other one. It will still give you the same profit. Okay. It's just that because of because of volatility on other coins, some may give you the profit and the other one, but it's just the same thing. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Very
So
beautiful.
with this, we come to the end of our training today, and want to say big thank you to you guys. God Almighty bless all of you. Thank you for making out your time. I want to appreciate my admins that have always been here, Madam Sopemi, and that is Madam Sopemi is Ayo on the group. Okay, so reach out to them. If you have questions, please send messages to them. Okay, and I want to thank Mr. Obitek. Mr. Obitek has been responding to a lot of questions in the comment section. So Obitek, he's the Reliance in the group. Okay, he's the Reliance admin in the group. So, and myself is Henry. Please send messages to the other admins so that they can attend to you. Remember, I told you guys that I have a very big project that I'm handling right now. So I have a backlog of messages that I've not even had time to respond. And as I'm entering a trading week, it will even become harder for me to respond to messages. So please send your messages to the admins and they will uh, give you a perfect response and be able to help you. So as we continue building our community, please share our group link with your friends and family. We are going to be bringing out formats, just a link you can share with them, let them join us and benefit in what we are doing. And just quickly before we leave, if you know you're getting value from this training coming to you from this table of Dochen Academy, value, type in value in the comment section. Somebody is just type in value in the comment section if you are enjoying it. Somebody just says just type in $10,000. Oh God. All right, guys. Okay. Thanks so much. I can see so many values out there. So I need a volunteer to just close the training first with a word of prayer. All right, so please let's take someone that wants to a volunteer to close the training for us with a word of prayer. Please, we need a volunteer to close
I
the
want to
training.
pray.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, sir.
I want to pray.
Thank you, sir.
Father, oh Lord, we give you thanks, we give glory, we give you adoration because you are God, you are Lord, and you reign all over situation. Daddy, we thank you for bringing the meeting to an end now. For all that we have been taught, for all that we have been learning since all this while, Father, oh Lord, continue to refresh it in our mind in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Father, continue to bless this community, most especially the host that is hosting us. Give him more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the entire admin in the name of Jesus Christ. As we are going to our various beds to sleep, Father, oh Lord, any power, any spirit, any satanic personality that want to steal from us that what we have learned tonight, Father, oh Lord, let them die by fire in the name of Jesus Christ. We thank you, Lord, that you've heard our prayer. In Jesus' beautiful mighty name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And amen. Amen. In Jesus.
Amen. Thank you so much, everybody, and God bless you guys for the time we spent together. I believe you guys enjoyed it. So we'll be making available.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be making available this class training tomorrow. It will be available before 1 p.m. All right, so you watch it and go over it over and over again. Those who are joining us for the first time, please go on our group. You will find our pinned message. Please, you can follow the pinned message to watch all our previous videos, or you can just go to YouTube and search for Trade with Wise. If you search for Trade with Wise, you can
Okay,
search
I
it
will
that
just do that.
channel. Yes, search Trade with Wise, and you search it that channel, you will see a guy that is wearing face masks. That is our community. So you can join there and watch the previous trainings. Thank you all and have a wonderful night rest. God bless you. Good night.
Amen. Good night.
Good night.